Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm just sharing it out so you all be able to find it easily. Hello, happy Friday. How we doing, everybody? Please share how your Friday's going, and if you have any yays to report. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Jean. Our blue Jean has arrived. Hello, everybody. What a great day. It is a great day. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes behind, but I'm here, right? That's the important thing. So let's get this party started. Let's get other people in here. Where are our peas? Let's go on a pea hunt and find Auntie Jean P. She's been very sick, so she may not show up with us this morning. It was so great to see her yesterday, though, on the show. Good morning, Robin. Okay, well, let's get started. Morning, Catherine Kovacs. Hand on the heart. Slow down the breathing. Add in the love. Those are the steps. It is as simple as that. So let's do that. Take a deep breath into your heart center and release. Breathe in again and release. Add in that beautiful element of love. Love, peace, joy, friendship, whatever you're holding in your heart right now. Make it something that you can smile about, something that makes you feel really, really good, because this is the best way to start your day, doing that heart-brain coherence, bringing love inside of you, letting yourself know how beautiful you are. You are magnificent. You are amazing. You are a powerful being of love and light. And then you put that smile on your face because, as Marietta teaches us, spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. So let the smile come through, show it to the world. And we got lots of peas floating in here. Good morning, sweet Deirdre, Kathy Hand, Blue Jean. Suddenly a bad cold and full of sneezes. Well, bless you. Let's get you better. You don't need anything else on your plate right now, girlfriend. Hope. Good morning. And Zena, Iyana, Montana, whoever's in the house, good morning. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for sharing. All right, so how's everybody doing? Did you have a beautiful day yesterday? I certainly did. I had an amazing time with my friends and just hanging out, just loving. That's what life is all about. Just having fun and loving the moments, right? All right, so I want to read the angel message, which is honor the lessons of life. So many times we curse those lessons, don't we? Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. That's Ralph Waldo Emerson. Sometimes our lessons in life simply involve observing what is around us. I love this writing from Irma Bombeck. If I had my life to live over. Someone asked me the other day if I had my life to live over, would I change anything? My answer was no, but then I thought about it and changed my mind. If I had my life to live over again, I would have waxed less and listened more. Instead of wishing away 9 months of pregnancy and complaining about the shadow over my feet, I'd have cherished every minute of it and realized that the wonderment growing inside me was to be my only chance in life to assist God in a miracle. I would have never I would never have insisted the car windows be rolled up on a summer day, because my hair had just been teased and sprayed. I would have invited friends over to dinner, even if the carpet was stained and the sofa faded. I would have eaten popcorn in the good living room and worried less about the dirt when you lit the fireplace. I would have taken the time to listen to my grandfather ramble about his youth. I would have burnt the pink candle that was sculptured like a rose before it melted while being stored. I would have sat cross-legged on the lawn with my children and never worried about grass stains. I would have cried and laughed less while watching TV and more while watching real life. I would have shared more of the responsibility carried by my husband, which I took for granted. I would have eaten less cottage cheese and more ice cream. I would have gone to bed when I was sick instead of pretending the earth would go into a holding pattern if I weren't there for a day. I would never have bought anything just because it was practical or wouldn't show soil or guaranteed to last a lifetime. When my child kissed me impetuously, I would never have said, "Later, now go and get washed up for dinner." There would have been more "I love yous," more "I'm sorries," more "I'm listenings," but mostly, given another shot at life, I would seize every minute of it, look at it and really see it, try it on, live it, exhaust it, and never give that minute back until there was nothing left of it. That's from Irma Bonbeck. Eat less cottage cheese and more ice cream. Thoughts on life. Dear angels, just like Irma, I would do a few things differently if given a do-over. Mostly, though, my do-overs would involve time spent with those close to me and being more fully present. We all make choices every day, and there truly are no do-overs, just awakenings to change what we can while there is still time to do so. Dear ones, the important thing to keep in mind is that you are learning and growing with each moment. You cannot live your life in constant regret. Stay in the present moment. Let go of those things you cannot change. They were your best teachers. But, dear ones, you don't ask your teachers to physically stand beside you to hold your hand as you walk forward, do you? You must eventually step away on your own and remember the lesson. The teacher has a responsibility to continue helping those who need what they have to offer. Honor them by giving gratitude. Honor the lesson learned by leaving it where it is in your timeline of life. There are new lessons to be learned as you venture forth. Some build on the old, and some will be entirely different. Never regret the lesson, but honor it by making the changes that it showed you to incorporate into your life. Dear angels, today I promise to honor all my lessons of life with no regrets. No regrets. I think that's a motto I want to adopt for my own life is, there are no do-overs, but there are teachings and learnings each moment as we go. Good morning, Josephine, and good morning, Ricky. And Kathy has a cold too. Oh man. And Sally woke up to lots of snow. Deirdre, it did my heart good to see all my peas yesterday. One thing I wanted to add to my story, you, Teri, became my North Star of guidance and love. Oh, sweet one. Thank you. Thank you. You have grown so beautifully over these last 4 years. So hard when I even say that now to realize it's been 4 whole years. It's like the blink of an eye, right? And Shiraz requesting healing prayer for her mom, Sharu, with fever, a cold, and a UTI. She is on our big prayer list, and we pray for you and your mom every day. So, yes, we'll hold her up closer to the light and bring an extra layer of love to her. Kathleen, oh, my sweet Mama Hotta Bear, I'm so glad you're home. I'm so glad everything went well with your procedure. I was really praying to those angels to just surround you with their love and just make those surgeons' hands work magically. All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say about no regrets and staying present? She says, the medicine of the Divine Mother. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, your daily prayer or yoga class, your time to dance each evening or meditate, to do an oracle card reading, or to sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. Just enjoy the moments. That is the message, right? We can't go back. We can't relive anything, and nor should we, because we have a beautiful new moment every second. So enjoy all of that. And Blue says, yes, snow and cold, though it will warm up so the sap can flow. We need our cold, freezing nights and warm days, so this weather is perfect. And everything is working perfectly. Right, Blue Jean? I got to hear that come out of Marietta's mouth a few times over the last few days. I've been seeing her, having lunch, dinner with her, and just enjoying her company. She's so beautiful. All right. So, any other reports? We're happy to have our Kathleen home. Happy to have Hope on here with us. The world is good, isn't it? And Deirdre, how about you? How are your eyes? I know you've got the eye drops flowing in there again. So I'm hoping that there's some improvement there with the eyesight. EIWP, our sweetheart lady, just arrived. Hello, Marietta. And guess what's arriving at Marietta's house today? Yep, you got it. Angels in my pocket. And so we all get to hold one in our hands today. Anybody got your copies? I know I heard from Kathy that hers has arrived, and she was pleasantly surprised by a couple of things in the book. So anybody else want to share something that you want to say about the Angels book? And let's keep it flowing, you guys. Let's keep it getting out there. I want more and more and more people to hold this beautiful treasure, to be able to open it up and to just see the beauty of it. And Deirdre, you have to wait till the inflammation heals before the surgeries, and you go back on Tuesday. Okay, well, let us know when. We will hold you up for that and be there with you when you go to the doctor. Good morning, Annie. Hello, hello. All right, well, let's do a couple of messages from this little Angels in My Pocket book and see what the angels have to say today. So who wants to pick a page out of our brand new baby, and let's see what it says, and keep calling people in. Who are we missing? We're missing our Linda Lemieux. We're missing Brookie, and still our Auntie Jean. Blue, I will let you get those, the wholesale price, so I can do that if you let me know how many you want, and I will get those ordered for you. Josephine wants page 24. That's for our Ricky. I know what that is. All right, so let's go 24. Ricky's birthday. When you do something so unselfish for another, that is love. When you stop thinking about your own self and consider the needs of someone else. That is love. When you have something to give and you share it without hesitation, that is love. Whatever it might look like for you to extend a helping hand, remember that what you do to help others is also helping you. When we give, we receive. It is as simple as that, right? That's just it. Giving and receiving is the same, because you are going to be blessed when you give, and you're going to receive so much more than what you gave out. Page 77 for Sally and Tony. So let's go to the back of the little book. 77 says, we encourage all of you to feed your soul regular meals of love and acceptance, releasing all else. The butterfly can only fly after filling its wings with nourishment. So fly, butterflies, fly. I love this. We are butterflies. We came out of a cocoon when we woke up, didn't we? When we saw that there was more to life than just this human body. There's more to life than what we know and what we see right in front of our physical eyes. There's so much more when we discover who we truly are and what life is all about here on this planet. So thank you, Sally. Thank you, Tony. So much love to both of you. Page 10 for our Annie Banani. Annie, how is little Grayson doing? Please give us an update on our little boy, and hoping that he is doing really well and recovering well. Right, Sally? We do need to hear that. We need to hear it a lot, that we have to nourish ourselves. We have to feed ourselves everything positive that we can so that we can fly like we're meant to fly. All right, page 10 says, let each step you take carry with it a prayer, a desire to be a catalyst for positive change. It is in your gentle and kind ways that hearts will be reached. Yeah. Let each step you take be a prayer. I love that. And I do that so much. I do the thank you with each step you take. Let one step be the thank and the next step be the you. And do a thank you the whole time you're walking. You know, we have these devices now that track how many steps we take during the day. So if you look at that, and like yesterday, mine was low because I did a 3-hour car ride with Dr. Ruth Anderson, but I took 2,400 and something steps. So that's 1,200 thank yous that I said along the way. So we can look at it that way and see what an opportunity we have for sharing gratitude into our world. All right, so what else do we have as far as numbers? We did 24, 77, and 10. And Kathy picks 88. Kathy, I hope you're still with us. I know you probably have to walk into work pretty soon. So let's go to 88. And Kathy, thank you for sending me a message and letting me know that you got your books. 88. The human body is just a vessel. The soul is not diminishing along with the vessel, but is growing stronger as the body gets weaker. Oh, so true. Our soul knows when it's our time to release the body vessel, and so it does get stronger and stronger and stronger. I think that's why sometimes just before a person passes, they rally, they have a moment, and their loved ones get a little bit of hope because they're like, oh, they're getting better. but it's just the soul shining through in a beautiful way because it knows it's going home. It knows that it's going into its spirit being and can do so much more. And releasing the vessel is like shedding 100 pounds off of your shoulders. So, yeah, the soul knows. All right, page 11 for our blue jean. And then please put in your prayers if you have any. Go ahead and put those into the comments to type in your prayer requests. Page 11 for our blue. But before I do that, Annie says Grayson was sweating last night and his face is still swollen. And the antibiotic, I almost swollen and I don't know, maybe on antibiotic. I almost took him back to the doctor. Let the drugs do their work, dear. And prayers as we lift up sweet Grayson to have a beautiful recovery. I know as a mama, it's easy to panic. It's easy to think that something's so wrong that he needs to go in, but use your gut, use your judgment, and just let him heal. That's what the angels are saying. Let him heal. All right, so page 11. And now I forgot who it was for. Blue Jean. All right. So page 11 says, Dear ones, memories are the threads that connect you to the eternal. They are the whispers of your soul, echoing through time. I have such sweet memories. I was going back through some of the pictures in my phone yesterday. Wow, I have lots and lots of memories, and the pictures trigger those memories. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that, or look at that. And we were just sharing some really cool pictures and remembering how the three of us, Deb and Ruth and myself, have gathered together physically over the past 5 years. We've done so much together and gone different places. And we're here in the Keys where it's so beautiful. It's a little overcast and maybe some rain today, and that's why I did it inside and not outside for the morning show. But it's still gorgeous. Even with the rain, it's still such a paradise here, and they need the rain for the plants. What about bad early childhood trauma? So the angels say there is no good or bad. There just is. There's no right or wrong. There just is. So when we put an adjective to it, we're judging it to be one of those things. We're judging it as bad. We're judging it as, something that we would rather not have happened. But when we look at the overall experiences that we've had in this lifetime, we need all those experiences to bring us to this person we are. Just like the message from today said, learn the lesson. Don't bring that lesson, don't bring that teacher with you and walk with you every step that you take. You leave it where it is in your timeline. Wherever that lesson happened, leave it there. Take the lesson itself, take the teaching of it, and grow from it and move forward from it. So the memory may be triggered, but when you've already done the work to release the heavy emotions, to release those trauma moments, then you know that you can turn it into something grateful. You can be grateful for the journey. It sounds weird, but when you're grateful for every moment of your life, including those things that were kind of a big fire for you, you rise up like the phoenix. You rise above it. And that's what we're asked to do, is whatever we experience, whatever happened to us, to just say thank you for that experience and move on. Move on from it. Don't keep regurgitating it. Don't keep pulling it along like a little red wagon. Here's my trauma experience. So, yeah, so many of us have had those traumatic early days, our early start to life, even on into adulthood. But we can't just bring all of that with us. Reread the message from last night. Don't bring the teacher with you. That teacher needs to stay there and teach others while we move forward. Thank you, Blue. Yes, I feel someone did need to hear that. And the Ho'oponopono, thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And then release it. And remember that forgiveness is not about anybody else. Forgiveness is for you to totally release and let go and fly and soar like the butterfly. When you fill your wings with forgiveness energy, with total unconditional love, no judgment, release the judgments and look at how you're going to soar. You will fly once you do that. Okay, Sally gave prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, and for those who are living in fear and anger. Prayers for our eyes to see, ears to hear, and hands to reach out. I love that, Sally. And Deirdre gives us our beautiful daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you, Deirdre. All right, so let's go into our hearts in this time we have left. And let's do some forgiveness. Just think of your life right now. Are you carrying some of that burden that happened to you at some point in your life? Are you having that teacher walk beside of you every moment? Keep dragging them into that present moment. Just think about it for a minute. Are you doing that? Sometimes I do. I'll be honest. I'm always an open book here, so you know me. So sometimes, yeah, I regurgitate a story. Sometimes I think back over some of the teachers. If I'm looking at a picture and I see something that triggered a moment that wasn't very pleasant, I'll bring that teacher right in there with me. So the more we're aware of it, the more we can totally understand that we don't need that teacher to walk with us. We have the lesson, learn the lesson, and let go of the experience, let go of that teacher. So let's do some Ho'oponopono. Let's go into our heart. And if you are one of us that maybe sometimes has that temporary forgetfulness of who we are and our magnificence, and we bring in a moment of anger or sadness or regret, then just say this with us. Say this prayer that comes from an ancient Hawaiian teaching that's so beautiful as we learn to let go. So breathe into your heart center. Open up and expand the heart. Expand the mind. And we start by saying thank you. Thank you for the experiences of life. Thank you for every moment, for every breath I have taken as I walk this earth plane. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And now see if there was any shift in that energy. Did you feel a shift as you said the words? Saying them out loud makes them more powerful. But if you're unable to do so, at least say them inside of yourself with your inner voice and mean it. Say it from the heart. That's the power when we say thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Ho'oponopono. Do the check-in. Do the scan. See if anything has shifted or changed. The more that you pour energy into it to release it, the faster you will walk away on your own 2 feet without that teacher walking beside of you. You'll be standing in your divine authenticity. You'll be able to say, I am worthy, and really mean it. You'll be able to say, I am enough, just as I am. I am not broken. I do not need to be fixed. I am perfect in God's divine eyes. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Feel the love in your heart. Even if it was an unpleasant experience that you went through, love the journey. Love the lesson. Many times it's a lesson of trust. It's a lesson of how to have unconditional love without all the judgment, without looking at something as bad or good or terrible, without looking at a person as bad or good or terrible. We lose all judgment when we step into our magnificence. We see only love and light. It doesn't mean that we have to be trampled on. It doesn't mean that we don't have boundaries. Unconditional love is not about that. It's loving that person without judgment, without strings that say, I'll love you if. But we have our personal boundaries that need to be adhered to by ourselves and others. We do not allow violence towards ourselves by us or anyone else. So set your boundaries. Know what is acceptable. What's acceptable to you in all ways, physical, verbal, mental, all of those ways can show abuse. So you have to set the boundary, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are enough, and that you are a being of love and light, and you deserve only love and light in return. So do another scan, see if saying the Ho'oponopono is a good thing for you to do as you release and totally let go of whatever it is that was stuck in there in your present moment that you could just drop now. Just drop it. Drop it like it's a hot potato. You don't need it anymore. The lesson, yes, that stays with you. But the teacher of the lesson, whatever that looked like, that doesn't need to walk beside you or on your shoulders or in front of you. Just release it and let it go with a thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And then walk away. Keep walking forward and let each step say thank you. Thank you. And let's thank our Creator and ask that each prayer that we lift up be seen, be acknowledged, be answered for the best and highest good of all. And all these things that we are releasing today from our lives, from our memories, we ask that we can move forward with ease and grace now and just leave the past where it needs to be, behind us, looking only through the windshield now, looking at our now moment and what's there, and rejoicing as we go forward. Let's lift each other up, holding each other tight. I just lost my light. But there it is. Just like that. We make a choice to turn our light back on when we go through those dark things in life, through the shadow part. We make the choice to turn the light back on. So I hope your light is shining bright, and it's fighting me because I didn't plug it in to charge it. But that's okay because we're almost done. So let's give some love to each other. And Sally, you're still sorting out the lessons with Mom. Those are lessons I don't want to carry anymore. Nope. Your mom can stay behind you in your timeline, and you move forward. Only love and light is accepted here. Absolutely. Good morning, Charlie. So let me put up our thank you. I love you. That's where we're at. And thank you to everyone who has taken time to order the Angels in My Pocket book. If you haven't ordered it yet, it's on Amazon. It's so easy to go on there and order it and just get a copy for you and get a copy to give away, right? That's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're gifting it forward. All right, so Charlie starts us out this morning. Thank you. I love you. And I'm going to pull up our Leo to sing to us. I think I am. Yep, I am. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day. Thank you, Deirdre. I'm just going to leave the light off. And hope. Has anyone experienced tiny little orbs appearing on the right side between my chin and my ear? So I can only see a small portion of whatever it is. It happens several times a day. No particular time. I don't know. It sounds like you have a loved one walking with you. Thank you. I love you, Hope. Namaste, y'all. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa full of joy. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Leo, and thank you for this song. In blue, the sun now shines, morning bright through my windows, Gruppy's in my lap, and Pocky's up. Oh, all you people talking about sneezes, and here I am sneezing. Yep, we get orbs a lot wherever I go. Robin, thank you.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, align, allow.
triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, Robin.
Full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five we call the triple A. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
All right, we're coming up to the end of the song. Who's going to help Leo? Go Joy. There we go. Deirdre's helping him. Woo! Thank you, Robin. And Hope. Woo! So, anybody open your angel book and find the woo in there? It's there. And so are all of you, my beautiful peas. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. 1 o'clock today. 1 o'clock today. Kumari will be on doing the 10 million for world peace. I have the hiccups now after sneezing. 10 million for world peace meditation at 1:11. So hopefully you'll be joining her for that. I love you all so much. Take care. Have a beautiful Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste, y'all.